students, welcome to video 2 for middle school math. Today we're doing exponents, so let's get started. First, I just want to remind you a couple of things about exponents that we've gone over in class but easily forgotten over the last few weeks when we haven't been in school, so I want to review them. Exponents, basically exponents are just repeated multiplication. Okay, so we know that multiplication is repeated addition. 3 times 2 is either 3 2s or 2 3s. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so that same concept applies to exponents, but it's repeated multiplication. So up here I wrote 3 to the power of 2. Okay, so 3 is our base. That's the number that's being multiplied. 2 is our exponent. The exponent tells us how many times the base is going to multiply by itself. Okay, so let me see if I can make this so you can see it a little better. That's better. Couple of terms with exponents. All of them, you could say 3 to the power of 2. You could say 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 5. But a couple of them do have specific terms. So we have squared, which is anything to the power of 2. So the example here would be, if you can see it, 4 squared. Okay, I'm trying to get it out of the light, but I don't think I'm helping. And then cubed equals to the power of 3. So that's example would be 4 to the third power, or 4 cubed. I think if I slide it this way. Yes. So 4 cubed or 4 to the third power. So squared is to the second power, and cubed is to the third power. Cool? Okay, so a couple other things I want to talk about too are exponential form, expanded form, and standard form. Your assignment today is going to be pretty easy. You're just going to have numbers with exponents and you solve it. So let's first solve 3 squared. Okay, so exponential form of 3 squared is 3 squared. 3 to the power of 2. Okay, you can't really see that one. Three to the power of 2. Okay? Expanded form of this would just be 3 times 3. Okay? And the standard form is just your answer. So what's 3 squared or 3 times 3? It is 9. So let's look at a couple more. So let's say we have 5 cubed. Okay, that's the exponential form of 5 cubed. I'm going to draw a little line to separate those. The expanded form of 5 cubed would be 5 times 5 times 5, right? So the standard form would be the answer. So 5 times 5 is 25, right? And 25 times that last 5 is going to be what? Let's count 25 5 times. Like money, right? Quarters. There's 4 quarters in a dollar. 25, 50, 75, $1, 125. Okay, so our exponential form, our expanded form, and our standard form. All things that you're going to do on your assignment from this video. Also some of the same stuff you've been doing in Con, so just a little review for some of you. And then I also want to go into an equation that has exponents in it, because some of you with worksheets are going to see those, some of you on Con are going to see those, and I put one of those on your assignment. All right? Okay, here is our expression with exponents in it that we're going to solve together, so you can do the one that's on your homework or on this assignment and then on any worksheets that you get. Okay? So we have 3 cubed times 4 squared over 5 cubed. I kept it really simple with the cubes and the squares, okay, because I want to make sure we understand that part too. So it's really simple. You just start by looking at the cubes or the squares, the exponents. We want to solve those first, and then we'll go back through and solve the whole thing. So we'll start with 3 cubed, okay? So 3 cubed is the same as 3 times 3 times 3, right? So 3 times 3 is 9. And then 9 times 3 is 27. So now we have 27. Okay? And then now we have 4 squared. 4 squared is just 4 times 4, right? 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 goes down there. We're done with that. Now we have our denominator, 5 cubed. So that's 5 times 5 times 5. We just did this one, right? 5 times 5 is 25. And then 25 times 5, or 5 quarters, would be $1.25. So 25 times 5 is 125. Okay? So now we have 27 times 16 over 125. So we have to finish solving it by multiplying 27 times 16. Okay? Don't get overwhelmed by that. We can do it. Okay? So I'm going to erase this up here so I can do the rest of our problem right there. So 27 times 16. So you guys know that I like to set these up so I don't miss any parts. I like to put my 0 there to show that I'm done with the ones when I get down to that line. And then we add them all up, and then we'll have our answer here. Okay? So 6 times 7 is 42. So you put the 2 down, carry the 4. 6 times 2 is 12. And you add 4, so that's 16. Okay, so we're done with the 6. I'm going to erase any carries that I did so I don't get confused. I put my placeholder here because now I'm done with the 1s and I'm going on to the 10s. So I want to put all my answers starting in the 10s column, not the 1s column. So that's why that 0 is there, remember. So 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 2 is 2. Now I add them up, right? 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 7 is 13. And 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so now we're going to have 432 over 125. Okay, you guys see that down there? Sorry, my handwriting got a little crazy. In the future, you'll be simplifying that because that is an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Today, because I want our focus to be the exponents, you don't need to simplify that last problem on your assignment. If it's possible to simplify, just leave it as is. We'll do simplifying at a later date. Okay? So now I'm going to put your assignment up here. We're going to zoom in so you can see it. And once I zoom in on it, there you go. Pause here, grab a pencil and a paper, write down your assignment, okay? So it says solve. Also in parentheses it says write in expanded form. So for the first one, you would write an equal sign, and then you'd write 2 times 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 2, 9 times because it's 2 to the 9th, and then equals. Okay? Number 2 is 3 to the 4th. Number 3 is 12 squared. Number 4 is 5 to the 5th. Number 6 is 7 cubed. Number 5 is 7 cubed. Sorry, number 6 is our little expression that we're going to solve. 2 squared times 3 to the 5th over 6 cubed. Okay? So remember, write that down. There are a couple ways that you can turn that into me, as you know. You can show me in our Zoom chat. Just get the paper that you wrote everything down on. You can hold it up to the screen and you can show me. I can check your answers real quick. We'll be good. Or you can take a picture of it, send me an email. Okay? You guys all should have my email, just in case. Here it is again. Okay? Trying to be really steady. I know it's not perfect. So it's my first name, Loran, dot, my last name, Feldbauer, Feldbauer, at psacademyarizona.com. Okay, and remember my office hours are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 9 a.m. is for math questions. So only come to the 9 a.m. ones if you guys have questions. They can be technical questions too if you're having trouble with Khan or you're not sure what to do or how to do something. All that's fine as long as you come for questions. The social time is at noon. Okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. for math questions and 12 noon for social time. Okay? Let me know if you guys have any questions or need anything else.